Hey everyone, it is Alpha One Chevrolet Buick, and we're coming at you live again with the morning show. And this time, it's the playoff special. You guys like that music?
Love it. Sounds great.
That gets me all excited. First of all, I want to introduce everybody on the team because they're just a fantastic group of people, and I think they're the biggest reason why everything goes so well for us on these shows. We do appreciate all the views that we're getting on the morning show. We appreciate the fact that you dig and enjoy and love these people that I work with every day as much as I do, and we see that whenever you like what you see, when you share it, and for sure check on that web link and see all of our inventory. Don't you think, Zachary?
Yes, sir. What's crack-a-lackin'?
What's up, babe? So let me give him a proper introduction. So Zachary, and he will not be able to outrun this because his wife is too much of a genius. She's absolutely talented. She knows how to set the stage. I think she's a special type of marketing person. She built one of the greatest looking outfits I've ever seen, in my opinion. And I thought my boy Zach did the best video ever when he showed us his tailpipe. That would be Zachary, Baby Duramax, Montalongo. Hey,
That's right. I'm doing good. How are you, Monty?
man, I'm doing
Glad
good.
to be here.
I am
Glad to
too.
be back.
I'm glad you're healthy.
Yes.
For those of you who need to know, we do provide good safety for our employees here. In this particular room, we've either been vaccinated or we've got the antibodies now. But we sprayed the entire thing down with Lysol. We take great care to keep everybody safe, and we just hope anybody dealing with COVID or anything really, there's regular flu going around too, guys. So people forget about that. So we just hope you're going to be feeling better here pretty soon, and this might be a way to start that with the morning show. So to Zachary, baby Duramax, baby Diesel's left is Mr. White Lightning. Hold on, show this.
Actually, I brought it for you today.
This is real. This is real. This is Nick
awesome.
White Power Lightning. The reason he's called that is this boy's fast, man. He can run, and I think he can still do the 4.3 that the Can't Make It Up guys are now got their own candidate.
And you know where I learned that I was fast? When my grandma used to send me out in the street to go take the dog out.
There you go.
That's where it all started.
That's how you train. So White Lightning, folks. Look for a stray dog running and just say, get at it.
Grandma go.
Rocky trying to chase a chicken or something.
To Nick's left is a man that has been here for so long that, we're counting decades by the dozen now. But I just give him a little bit of credit. Listen, everybody knows this man. He's done a great job for us and will continue to do that for a long time, we hope. He's the historian. He is the soothsayer. He is the legend of lore, the knower of all things, Lee Jenkins.
Good afternoon, morning. I want to say good morning. That's right. It's still morning.
That's right.
So good to be here, Monty. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, you're an early riser, so everything pretty much after 7 a.m. is afternoon.
No doubt.
Man, I appreciate you. He kind of opens the doors in this place with the great service team. We don't have Tiny today. He's off on Saturday, hopefully out there hunting and having a good day.
Mm-hmm.
But we do have a special edition because it's going to be the playoffs edition. I'm Monty, the producer, I guess is what they say, Robertson. All I do is let the world know the great people I work with and help put these videos together. But hey, guys, man, it's exciting, man. Look what's behind you. You got Patrick Mahomes up on the TV screen.
Oh, it's the best time of year.
Oh, man, we got playoffs, man. Who's
Playoffs.
playing today, baby? Who's playing
Today, we have the Cincinnati Bengals and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Ooh, Raiders. They creeped in, man. That game with San Diego was insane.
And then you got Buffalo and New England tonight.
Wow.
And then tomorrow, on
Patriots.
the early game, you have Tampa Bay and Philly.
Oh, man. One of our NFC East boys snuck in, didn't they? Number one rushing offense in the National Football League.
You got the most hyped game in the afternoon tomorrow. Can you take a guess? Do you know?
Well, there's some really good games tomorrow, and I like both of those.
The boys.
The boys.
Well, yeah, it's
And
got to
the
be the Cowboys, but I mean,
The most hyped game of the first round.
I love the Cowboys personally, but I'm thinking the Chiefs are out there, right? So,
Then you have Rams in Arizona on Monday.
Ooh.
And then Sunday night you have Steelers and Chiefs.
Now, how the Steelers make it in when all that guy on the Chargers had to do
What if
was...
he misses that field goal with 3 seconds left?
Well, he just had to let
Then
the clock run out.
Then the Steelers are in.
So just so you know, because my buddy...
I don't know.
He didn't watch this game. So
I don't
for
know.
the first time in history, we're down to the last game of the NFL season.
Yeah.
If it somehow ends up as a tie, the Steelers don't go. They need somebody to win and lose this match. But if it ties, Ben ain't going. He's not got the swan song.
Yeah.
His season's
His
done.
career's
This is his
done.
last
Career's done,
year. And so here we are. The Chargers are marching. They're in the second. They're in the overtime.
Mm-hmm.
And at
Well,
this
no,
point,
it was 29-10 in the fourth quarter.
well, yeah, that was before that.
But then Justin Herbert came back, tied it up. It was 29-29. Goes to overtime, like Marty's saying.
And you know what's famous here is this guy literally, the Raiders are running the clock out.
Mm-hmm.
The Chargers, time out.
Yeah, with 38
They
seconds.
rethink everything. Now they can win the game and be legitimate, right?
Mhm.
So they run the ball. Of course, they let a long run and they give up the field goal. But they could have just let them run the clock out and both went into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the Chargers now is sitting at
scenario.
home going, what was I thinking?
Go Aggies. I don't know. I missed all this. This sounds
It was
exciting.
entertaining. It really was.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I'm still sitting there going, it's a 49-yard field goal. If he misses, the Steelers are out.
I know, it's crazy. I mean, isn't that crazy?
All
too?
because the
Nuts.
Steelers tied the Lions.
That's insane, right? I don't want to hear about the Lions, Mr. Fantasy Football. Pick
Come on,
a
Ross
Detroit
St.
line to
Brown.
beat me. That's cheating. I think that's cheating.
How's that cheating?
Zach, you ran that.
That's
club. I don't even oust it.
That's strategy.
I want it kicked out. No, good win. You
That
won the
was-
Super Bowl.
That was
So-
Congratulations.
Today's kind of unique because we've got Lee, who is one of our regulars on the morning show. We're going to see that again on Tuesday. He is in the hot seat today because, we still got to run a business and sell cars, I think.
Without a doubt.
So,
That's all it needed.
yeah, amen. So just so you know about the morning show, we find time for this, and typically we'll wait till there's a little bit of downtime in the showroom floor, and then we'll get together. We're not ones to sit around and not do anything. I mean, we're going to find something to do, and I have a great team, and Lee's the one leading the variable front for us. I appreciate you so much, man. What
Thank
good news do you have for us before I ask you your incredible choice of football picks and why?
Yes, you bet. Without a doubt, they say the quickest way to outrun COVID is to buy a Chevrolet or a Buick from Alpha One. So
There you go.
come on down here, and no pun intended, really. But we got some great deals out there. We've got a fantastic selection of used vehicles, and you can see that always at alpha1chevybuick.com. And this week we got about a dozen new trucks in. I think we've sold 4 already.
Yeah.
So we're down about 30%, but we've still got about 7 or 8 out there. A good selection, a good color selection.
Come on, man.
It is a great time to buy. They are running a little bit of a rebate. They do have 0%, I think, if you qualify for that. And we'll do our best, our part, to make sure you qualify for that. Nick is here, and he's going to go bat for you in that respect. And, of course, we need some trade-ins. We need your truck or car. Our inventory is still light on the used car side. So we're looking
Please.
for great trade-ins. And it's a phenomenal
They're
time to
bringing
buy.
on the
Yeah, they're bringing big bucks. It's a great time to buy. In addition to that, if you're a non-GM owner, you also got a $750 rebate they're going to throw in there on top of that. So good incentives, good rates, 120 days, I think, with GMF before first payment, 90 days with some other lenders before first payment. So they get you over the Christmas hump, the first of the New Year hump, maybe even tax season is thrown in there. You won't have a payment until maybe April. So great time to buy, great time to shop, great time to come see us. It's a little cool out there today, but
That wind.
that wind will blow you over. But so will our prices and deals will blow you over.
There you go.
So come on
That's
down.
why it's legit.
Come on down and see us. We need your business, and we want your business, and we want your relationship. We've been blessed to have a fantastic relationship with so many people for years and years and years. We just not only want to continue that kind of relationship, but we want to get a relationship with you too.
I like it. Well, you're not off the hot seat yet because I know he's probably going to go tag the preacher here in just a moment. But so, Chevrolet has this really great moniker. It's I think it's pretty cool, called Find New Roads. And I want to bring that up because I think that my buddy Lee has found a new road to how to pick his playoff picks. And so let me ask you a question. How did you pick these playoff picks? And then we're going to have you tell us who you think is going to make the playoffs and win this thing.
Well, I mean, it's just the ABCs of football. It's just real simple. I mean, you just knock it out. I first off about finding those new roads, we're finding them right out here in this corner. Slowly but surely, well, the intersection that was closed is open. Yeah. It's open,
we're
so
back
you
for
can
business.
you can get to us easy. And they're putting new roads all up and down here in downtown Rockdale, including the intersection in West Cameron. So those new roads are not only from Chevrolet, they're right here in downtown Rockdale. So come see us and visit us. So my picks about this little weekend of football, and we, I hope everybody's the team wins.
Get ready for this.
But hit the ABCs. Let's just make it real simple. I'm picking the Chiefs, man, the Chiefs, and I'm going to pick the Bills. So an A and a B. I mean a C and a B right there. And then I'm going to have the Bucks and the boys.
There you go.
4 games.
No,
3 B's and C's.
I'm missing one.
Bangles
C
and
and 3
Raiders.
B's.
The Bengals.
Yeah,
Bangles and Raiders.
You might as well do what you've been doing and go.
I put Bills, Chiefs, Bucks, and boys. Right?
Yeah.
Who wins that game?
Oh, and the Bengals.
Yeah.
My God. The B's and C's. That's right.
The
Make
4
it simple.
B's.
ABCs, I like
Dumb
that.
it down. Don't overcomplicate this.
You know what's so funny about this is we're going to put some analysis behind it. We're going to give you some data. We're going to give you some reasons why things went down. He's probably going to get them all right.
Hey, listen, throwing darts is just as good as this, or your statistical. You can put all the analogs you want out there, but algorithms don't work.
This is playoff football.
This is emotions. This is football. This is tough. Who can outlast?
All right. Well, we're going to judge Lee on his picks. We're going to see if the ABCs of football is the best way to do it. Lee, you are awesome as always. Hey, literally, thank you so much, man. Everything you do. Do such a great job for this team and developing and we just keep going.
Well, we appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank
yes,
you,
sir.
Lee.
All right. Have a good day.
There, we found a way to get the handoff of the headphones to be a little bit quieter. Yeah, a lot of drumming going on around. So let's get back to the super awesome Baby Duramax. This guy, he's come up with his own moniker.
This football.
Yeah, let me tell you. So let me ask you a question. What do your picks look like going into this?
This is my picks here. Okay.
Okay.
For one, I got Chiefs winning, but I would like to see Pittsburgh pull it off somehow.
So you're going to vote with your heart, or
I'm going Chiefs, but I would like to see Pittsburgh.
Heart did not win on that one.
Yeah. And then I got between the Bills and the Patriots. Let's see here. I got the Bills.
Woo.
Okay.
You think he's going to do it? Josh Allen's going to break
Bengals and Raiders. I'm going with the Bengals.
Awesome.
And the Eagles don't need to be there, so.
Yeah,
I'm going Tampa.
Okay. What else you got?
And I got to go with the boys, man.
Okay.
It's our year.
The boys look good. You went to these games.
I went to.
Yeah.
I did. I paid for my parents, or my mom and my stepfather. They went to the Cowboys game too, and they loved it. I'm glad they had a great time.
It's an experience.
I'm still trying to work my wife on letting me go to this next game. So.
Oh, I know, right? That's
and then,
a big one, man.
Let's see. We got another game here. Cardinals and Rams. That's going to be a real good game. I think. I think it's going to come down. I think it might be a shootout. Honestly.
And that's Monday night.
I think
Monday night.
That's incredible, man.
I think the Cardinals. I think they're
going with some Kyler Murray. J.J. Watt might be back too.
I heard he is back.
No DeAndre Hopkins.
No D-Hop. Yeah, that's going to be a little tough. But I think A.J. Green's doing a pretty good job. Christian Kirk, they got good wide
AJ's a
receivers.
stud.
Dude,
Out of the University of Georgia.
The thing that
Long time ago.
could be their saving grace is a former Eagle, the tight end.
That was Zach Ertz.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
He's looking
He's
pretty
back
good,
there
right?
too.
Yeah.
So that's one Eagle that probably needs to be in the playoffs, but not about the others. I agree with you on that.
I was going to say something.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, hey, this is clean. This is a football channel.
Well, I was going to say his wife's a soccer player. I was just going to leave it at that.
Okay. Yeah, we're good. So, Mr. White Lightning,
Yes,
man,
sir.
before we get into your
Uh-huh.
picks, I keep promising we're going to see these videos of you racing, and you just are shy or you're scared, or I don't know what it is, Zachary.
I don't know.
Why won't he do any of these
One
runs?
word for you.
What?
WORK.
I understand that. Trust me. Hey, I know it. And Michael's probably going, why aren't y'all working? Okay, this is a commercial. By the way,
money.
the last morning show had over 10,000 views. No assistance from us. You can boost things like
Thank
that.
y'all. Thank everybody.
Thank you very much, man.
Awesome.
We really appreciate y'all.
Appreciate it.
And it's fun to do the show. I think it's a good way to break up your work week. For me, I love re-listening to them anyway. I like podcasts when I drive all the way out here, and so it's worked for me real well. But so we need to see at least you trying once in the tube socks and wrestling shorts.
Nope, the tube socks come whenever the race happens. I'll be ready.
Hey, you know who said that? Super Doc. He said
Yeah.
you have to wear them when it's time, right?
Yeah, you can't do it when you're practicing.
And then I want to put a shout out to the guys that can't make it up.
Yes.
You've got Super Chief. Actually, be the Super Doc, right?
Mhm.
You got I call him Super Chief too, but he's the chief. You've got
Post oak.
Post Oak, no joke, bourbon-based barbecue sauce, B-Dub, Braden Wallace, and he's got some really incredible stuff coming up.
Oh, yeah.
He might be making an announcement coming up pretty soon, so we'll be hopefully be the ones that get to bring that to you live. But those guys calling you out, they brought in a cross-country
Let's do it.
track coach
Let's do it.
who's going to take you out.
No.
And then a lineman. You said you
No.
couldn't get beat by a lineman. They interviewed a
There's
lineman.
absolutely no way.
He's the head coach of a football team. This is
Good for
true.
him.
And
Good
he's
for
going to
him.
race you.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
So let's get into your
My picks.
picks and tell me why you're going with these picks too.
Okay.
All right. So what's our first one?
Let's start with today's games.
Okay.
I'll go in order. Bangles and Raiders. I like the Bengals.
Okay.
Right.
Home team homer.
No. You ever seen Joe Burrow play football?
He's good.
You ever seen Jamar Chase play football?
Yeah. You know who I like?
Did you see them play in college together?
Hendrickson.
Did you see them play in college together?
I did.
Did you see what LSU did?
I did.
I personally think in about 2 to 3 years that team's going to be unstoppable.
I'm with you, but I think this
They're not
game
there
comes
yet.
down to Hendrickson off the edge, sack. He's been waiting for this forever. He came from the New Orleans Saints. He's done a bang-up
Yes.
job at it. I'm a
The
defensive
Bengals-
coach.
The Bengals have put together a team.
Yeah.
The Raiders just aren't over the hump. And they finally made the playoffs. They're on a good run right now. Their assistant or their interim head coach.
Yeah.
He's done a good job. But they wasted a lot of energy
They
last
got
year.
great, man.
They
They're,
did.
They're fighters.
So nobody takes into effect the game lasted.
That's it.
They played Sunday night all the way till what time that game? Then midnight Central Time?
Yeah, it was late.
Then they have to turn around and play an afternoon game on a Saturday?
It didn't go long enough. You should have lost your fantasy football game.
The other game tonight, Bills and Patriots. Right?
Okay.
Patriots upset the Bills in Buffalo.
Buddy.
Bad weather game. Josh Allen can't throw the ball in bad weather. It's already been shown and proven.
He's going to run. He's going to have 100 yards rushing. That guy
I do realize
is ahead of
in
Lamar
bad-
Jackson. Did you know that? In yards.
Bill Belichick's going to go up there and run the ball and throw it 3 times again if it's that bad.
I'm with you.
And win.
But I think that's why you're going to see a
Patriot-
lot of Josh Allen running left
And
and
the
right.
Patriots have one of the top defenses.
Mhm.
I just
It's good. It's
I,
good.
and I will never pick the Patriots. I don't like the Patriots.
And
But they win.
I'm checking this because,
Yeah.
he cheated to beat
No,
me in fantasy
I
football.
know.
But I'm going to win this pick
No.
contest right here.
Next, I have. Let's see, we're going in order. So, the Bucks and Eagles, right?
Yep.
I really hope Eagles win.
You want to get Tom Brady out of there.
Yeah,
don't
just
you,
get
man?
him out.
Let's just get this thing over with. I just think Hurts
Again-
will falter at the end.
That is a
it's-
good point. I did not think
You
about
want them out early. It's going to be raining. You know, the Eagles run the ball really well, but Tom Brady wins.
Yeah, he will. I was going to say, you fix them up with your heart, aren't you?
Yeah, you can't do that. Then the best game of the whole weekend. The boys and the Niners.
I love it.
Y'all do know we're 5-2 in the playoffs against them.
This is a classic matchup.
That's a
Do you know how
huge-
long the
yeah.
Niners and us
Yeah.
were fighting?
Since the late
Back with
70s.
my boys,
Yeah, back in
my
the late
version of the
70s.
boys.
Yeah, I mean,
Get the
Dwight-
monkey off my
Dwight-
back, said Steve
But-
Young.
I really think the Cowboys blow them out. I think everybody's overrating these 49ers. And again, it goes back into how long and hard of a game they played last week.
You mean because Deebo Samuel's going to be normal, unlike when you played me in the Super Bowl in the second
Correct.
game? Okay, yeah.
Correct, right? Dallas wins that game, and then your Monday night game, I have the Rams beating the Cardinals.
Okay.
Even though you're going to see a lot of Arizona fans in LA,
Wow.
you will.
So you went home. I think you had an upset in there, didn't you? Two. One.
Patriots.
Patriots. That's the only upset.
Only upset.
You're such a homer.
No?
So I'm going to have to look at that because now that's where I get you probably.
Right, what's your picks?
Oh, man. Because right now, I got to bank on you losing one of those home games. So I'm going to have to, let's look at this.
You took all home games, didn't you?
I haven't said.
No, you
I only wrote notes.
Ah,
That's all I did.
Sneaky.
So let's just start from the left to the right, okay? One of the reasons why this is a tough season for me is because I'm a big Chiefs fan too. I have people in my family like the Chiefs, and I was a big fan of Mahomes when he came out. So, I think they're going to be ready for this game.
Did I go to that game?
They're at home. Yeah. You got the best offense, one of the best offenses in football, other than the Cowboys, right? Too much for the Steelers, man. I think they'll make it a game. I think Steelers are going to make it more of a game than we imagined.
3 feet of snow.
Expect.
Najee Harris.
Yeah,
It's
I know. But
I feel
expect
Zach on
Mahomes
him.
to get
I know.
behind and be down 2 touchdowns to 3 and
come
win.
back and win.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be one of those kind of games, and I got to go with my boy Mahomes. I think he's not going to embarrass himself and get knocked out in the first round. Let's go to the Patriots and the Bills.
Okay.
I do believe Josh Allen's going to lead everybody in rushing. I think he'll have more rushing yards. I'm not going to make a bet on that, but I think he'll have more rushing yards than both teams. And I think the Bills are going to win. I think Singletary's coming into his own. I played him against you in our fantasy football matchup. They're running the football now. They're giving him some touches. And that team can play in the snow now. They couldn't 3 or 4 weeks ago.
They played
Right.
Jets.
I'm with you, but I'm talking about, hey, folks, for the last 4 or 5 weeks, all of a sudden the Bills are running the ball.
Oh yeah, they got criticized.
So they've actually changed that. So I know the Patriots got it all going, but I just think, man, this is where Belichick really started. He goes home hurting that he doesn't have Tom Brady anymore. Here's where it gets crazy, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got the Bengals, we got the Raiders.
Mm-hmm. I know where you're leaning.
I just think it's too much for Burrow. I think that they're going to put up a show, but you know what? I'm going to go defensive on you again. Crosby is going to kill that guy. He's going to come around the corner and be slapping Burrow up the head about 3 or 4 times. I'm going with Carr. I'm going with the upset. I think the Raiders are going to go into Cincinnati. They're going to beat Burrow. Yeah.
So you're going
Okay.
completely different.
Yeah, Cincinnati gets another loss. Now,
I
next
just like
year, you don't
Cincinnati.
want to play Cincinnati. But this year, I think the Raiders are just too gritty. There's John Madden passed away. They've got so much behind them. It almost seems like just weird, but it's almost like they're going to go all the way. And the Cowboys are going to have to finally beat
Could you
John Madden.
imagine? Could you imagine a Raiders and Chiefs AFC Championship game?
Woo,
Could you imagine?
I
that?
know it'd be
That's
amazing.
a big rivalry, kind of like ours we're doing this weekend.
Hey, and too bad it's not Viva Las Vegas because that's where the Chiefs will hold serve probably.
Yeah.
So now let's get to the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Eagles against my boy Tom Brady. I'm sorry. Tom's ready. There's going to be a little bit of weather, so it doesn't matter because Tom's going to come to the line of scrimmage and he's going to run the ball, or he's going to see. Those guys play vanilla coverages. They do just basic Tampa 2 and cover 2 and
I need
cover
them
3.
to win too because
But you can't play that
no.
against Tom Brady.
Dak
They can't
promised
play
Tom
man.
Brady he
He
would see him
did.
again in the playoffs.
That was the first thing he said.
He said, I'm coming after you.
I'm just telling you, man.
So we
this
need
is-
them to win. Because I don't want to play the Rams or the Cardinals if the Eagles win.
I know they can run the ball, and it might even be close. But again, Tom's going to get behind and then start slinging it.
I know.
And those zone
It's Tom
coverages, it's too vanilla on defense. They need a new defensive coordinator, in my opinion, for the Eagles. The Cowboys. I'm going to wait on that one. Okay.
Oh.
Because it's too much to be given. So let's get to the Rams and the Cardinals, man.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. I'm just scared of Stafford right now.
This is why they brought him to LA.
I'm going to have to go defensive. Okay,
He's got the better
if
defense.
Watt plays, if I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt he was playing and he's healthy, I think the Cardinals can win. But I'm going to go with Mr. Aaron Donald. I'm not going to go with Stafford. I think Aaron Donald's been waiting for this game. He is going to come cranking on Kyler Murray, and that's one defensive lineman that can catch Kyler Murray. Okay?
That's right.
He will catch him, and it'll be like flattening a pancake. You know what I'm saying?
The Rams got their running back too. They got Cam Akers back.
Oh, yeah. I just think the Rams are ready. I think Ramsey's going to be out there balling and waiting for Kyler to put one of those hookers up there that he puts up, where he just lets everybody go after it. That's not going to be good. Ramsey's coming down with that ball.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to give that to them. Now let's get to the boys and the 49ers. So this reminds me of
Your childhood.
That's right. This reminds me of the Troy Aikman days and Emmitt Smith and Michael Irvin and Steve Young. You know, the monkey he got off his back, folks, if you ever saw the video, was the Cowboys. Okay, really. Because the Cowboys had just beaten up Steve Young from the time he took over for Joe Montana for the 49ers. And so this has got a lot of classic in the eyes, you know, all the great legendary games that have taken place over time. The legend of Deion Sanders and Charles Haley both leaving the 49ers and then coming to us. And we winning Super Bowls with them. Charles Haley is the only who just got passed by Tom Brady for most Super Bowls, right? So he was awesome. Long story short, this 49 team is none of those things. And so they don't. The Cowboys, though, this is the best offense I've ever seen us have. I've never seen an offense like this.
It's wild.
And Micah Parsons, who I did not want, I wanted Surtain at corner. I was wrong, folks. I say
The whole league was wrong.
Yeah, Micah Parsons is unbelievable, man. I mean, did you know he's got the body of Lawrence Taylor? You don't think that, but he does.
He does. The exact size.
Exact size body of Lawrence Taylor, and he's faster. He's the fastest NFL defender other than two corners in the National Football League. Can cover
And he's 6'5",
wide
240.
receivers downfield, can come around the edge, led the NFL in quarterback pressures until they pulled him back into the middle.
Guess who he talked with this week?
Unbelievable. Didn't he get the sack record for rookie?
No.
No.
He was out with COVID.
Oh, that's right. That's the only reason. So the guy's good.
You know-
Cowboys are
you
going to
know-
win it, folks. I'm just saying.
You know who Micah had lunch with this week?
Lawrence Taylor.
DeMarcus Ware.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, DeMarcus is
Getting his mind right for the playoffs.
that guy was
He
crazy good.
was
DeMarcus
amazing.
Ware could have been the next Lawrence Taylor if he'd have hung in there, I think.
Do you know what college DeMarcus went to?
Oh, my gosh. Is this going to be the college where you ran the 4.3
No.
that you won't do any practicing?
No. Troy University. Troy.
That's right.
Troy
Him.
University.
That's right. And he came out with that LSU guy that we thought was going to even be better. And who was that?
Marcus Spears.
Yeah, and that just did not come out. But that looked like a good tandem of draft picks right there, too. The best defenders that they drafted. Man, I love it.
Yeah.
So let's talk about a couple of things. Please come down and visit us, man. We've got fantastic deals across the board. Zachary, you do so many of our videos. You check out all of our cars, and you do so many things for us. I mean, I couldn't be more grateful. But tell us about a couple of hot vehicles that you think people really need to know about.
I'll tell you some hot vehicles that I think that catch my eye a lot. Not because I drive one, but it's these 4-cylinder trucks. I mean, they're hot. If you're looking for a full size truck, you can't beat the price of them. We got them in 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. They're some of the cheapest trucks on the lot,
Yep.
and they have the best gas mileage.
Amen.
Over 20 miles per gallon.
My dad wanted one of those so bad.
I got one. I love it. It does everything. It can tow up to
Especially if you always wanted the truck.
9,300 pounds on a
9,300.
4-cylinder. That's insane.
Especially if you always wanted the truck but always hated the gas mileage. Now you have best of both worlds.
That's right. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I know we don't have the preacher in here after he shot his bad. But what kind of Corvette was that? Do you know? The one
That was so he did 2, I think, and we have the black one is a 2LT, and then we got this nice, very unique blue, and I think
That's a 3LT.
Yes, it is a 3LT,
That
so
one's nice.
it's the top of the line, and I don't think there's another one out there that's that color with that interior color. I mean, I'm sure there is, but not close to here, not for that price.
No, I mean we've got some amazing vehicles. We got a Black Widow, Ford racing truck out here. We've got Ford Bronco. Those are hard to
Soon
get.
we'll be taking in another Ford Bronco, 21 Ford Bronco,
Yeah.
manual.
Manual transmission.
Nice.
And did you see the 2-door Rubicon? My dad is eyeing that from afar. I think
It's
going to sell another one to my dad. Just so you know, Michael, everybody else, Dad's coming to visit again. You saw that 2-door Rubicon. It was it. So as far as finance specials, man, what's out there that just
Well,
blows your
I
mind?
think Lee nailed it whenever he said qualified buyers get 0% on new cars if they're qualified for
Zero.
it.
Can you go lower than 0?
No.
I didn't think so.
No.
Oh.
And then the bank would be paying you.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
They practically are right now.
Not a bad idea.
That's incredible.
You can push payments out with GM Financial for 120 days right now. All that Christmas shopping, like we
Is that
said,
the beginning of June?
No, not that
May?
far.
Beginning of May.
Beginning of May.
I was trying to give y'all more time, folks. Don't be player.
And then with these other banks, right? Say you don't qualify with GM, I can get you qualified for 45 days first payment, 90 days first payment with other banks. And rates will start going back up this year. That's just a note.
I gotta tell you, is
They're going to start
exactly.
going back up this year.
Nick may not be able to run a 4.3 like he claimed he could, but he's really good at finance.
That's right.
Yeah, most definitely.
Oh, he's gonna run it, guys. I believe in him, man. He's even trying to go. Man, maybe it's a 4.5 now. Now he wants to do.
Yeah, you got to add 12 years to
He wants to do a 4.3 and a 20-yard dash. Now I don't even know what he's doing, but we're gonna go to 4.3, 40-yard dash. You got that. And I think you're going to kill it. I think initially I said 4.3 and a 30, which would have been in your favor. And then
Just
he moved it to
cheating,
a 40. I don't care. If I throw something out there, stay with it. You just add 10 yards to yourself.
Yeah.
But, hey, without further ado, I just appreciate all the time and effort that this team puts into these shows, that they put into making sure that the vehicles are ready for you to look at, to drive, and feel for yourself. Guys, I really appreciate the way you take care of our customers and make them customers for life. You'll see us next week on another morning show. I want to thank you for the time that you invested today. Get ready for a great playoff season. I'm a huge NFL fan. I cannot wait for the games. We're going to be doing our jobs here and taking care of everybody, but as soon as it's time to leave, I'm going to be watching the games. Thank you again for checking into Alpha One Chevrolet Buick. Appreciate you.
Go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys. Over and out.